Hi golfers, Nick here for Nick Taylor Golf. It's Wednesday, so welcome to another episode of Golf Talk. This week on Golf Talk, I'm going to be answering some questions that I've had on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. Plus, I'm going to be announcing the winner of my first giveaway. So let's get into the questions first of all. You may have seen my video a couple of weeks ago answering some questions when I was on holiday, so if you've not watched that, please check it out. It's quite funny. I had a few questions or a few remarks from a guy called John Clark who didn't really buy into the stack and tilt system at first, but I think I've won him over. So if you saw that, you'll sort of know the comments he made, so make sure you check that out if you've not seen it. So the first thing I'm going to show you here is the comment from John, and he says, this was last week, Nick, first off, sincerest and unreserved apologies. So I thought this might be a joke at first when I saw this, but it wasn't. No excuse, but the first video I saw was some geezer with a can of Red Bull and earphones acting daft, and I got the wrong vibe. Fair enough, John. I was trying a different style of video. I was just trying to be funny, but I don't think John saw the funny side of it at the time. No excuses. I've lost my sense of humour. Don't get me wrong, I've seen and heard it all. Square to square, rotate your core, not sure what that is. A-swing, need I go on. Respect to you and yours, John. And then he's put like an angel emoji. So I was like, wow, John Clark. And then the video is talking about, he's replied the next day, because I didn't reply to him straight away, but he's replied the next day and he's found the video which he first saw, which I thought was quite funny. So if you've not seen that, please check it out. He said, hi Nick, yes, found it. This is the first one I experienced. Freaked me out. Enjoying it now. Got my sense of humour back. Regards and respect, John. Thanks, John. Thanks to everyone that has sent me messages regarding this situation. I had some emails and some YouTube comments and some private messages from people. I was only being funny. I was trying to be funny. Doing the Q&A, I wasn't overly serious, but I may have come across that I was quite serious, but I wasn't. Anyways, let's get into the comments. So first up, Barbara. I struggle with the opposite miss, a high block to the right. I think this is due to high handle delivery caused by my early extension, similar to what you describe in this video. Can this drill help with this fall? So Friday, in my latest episode of Golf Tips, I discussed about how raising the handle can increase the closure of the club face as you hit through impact. So looking at this comment from Barbara, definitely if you're early extending, that definitely can raise the handle and it can definitely shift the swing path out to the right. Not necessarily is this going to help with your slice if your club face is too open or open to your path of your swing. It's probably not that the handle's too high, it's probably something else, Barbara. So obviously I do online coaching. If you want to send me a video, you can do that if you'd like to. But next question is from Tony. I had a self-discovery, this is on the same video talking about the pull hooking with the driver. I had a self-discovery involving the hands being low or high and ball flight, but you put into words that were easy to digest. You also actually gave me an understanding of what is really going on, the link to the rate of the closure, which is invaluable. Thanks, Nick. So not really a question there, but Tony's just sort of confirmed that what I put in the video, or explained in the video, has really helped him. So thanks for your comment there, Tony. Next one, I'm moving on to Instagram now, from Vaughan6767. I posted a video yesterday of my golf swing when I'm trying to get more distance off the tee. If you've seen my vlogs recently, latest course vlog was with Matt Bannister Golf, and he was out driving me. So I'm trying to hit the ball further. I've been going down the gym, trying to build up my strength, but I think the technique is where I need to really be focusing. So yesterday I went to the range and I thought, right, that's it, I'm going to really work on trying to create more turn, trying to hit the ball a lot further. So Vaughan has put, any tips on picking up distance off the tee? I actually added distance with my irons when I switched to stack and tilt, but I lost about 25 yards off the tee. I used to regularly hit, I think that's meant to say, at around 280 and now around 255. I'm more consistently straight off the tee, but now I would like that distance back. So good comment from Vaughan there. Good to hear you're improving your golf game, and I find a lot of golfers do hit their irons further with stack and tilt because I think they compress the ball well, they strike the ball well. For a starter, I think that's so important. Whatever club you're hitting, you've got to strike the golf ball well. In regards to his driver, I'm going to bring up my video of my swing here just to sort of show and hopefully give you some sort of idea of what I've been working on. Maybe this will be able to help you as well, Vaughan. So yesterday I was trying to swing the club a little bit further. I've got Dustin Johnson here as well, so we're going to look at my swing and Dustin Johnson's. So as I take the club back, I'm just going to put a couple of lines in actually, just so you can sort of see that even though my left knee does collapse slightly, I'm not really shifting the weight here. So it's slightly different technique with the driver compared to with the iron. So at the top of the swing here, you can see my head's pretty much in the box and my left hip is against that line where it was at address. If you notice, my left knee's kicked in a little bit, and with the irons it doesn't tend to do that, but to try and get more turn, I'm having to kick that left knee in slightly. The right leg is straightening, and if we compare that to Dustin Johnson, you notice here I'm trying to turn more with my shoulders. I'm trying to go past 90. I'm trying to get somewhere like Dustin Johnson. You can see here in his golf swing where his left arm position is straight, similar to mine, but you can see it's a bit of an overswing, but I think that's okay with your driver. I think with the driver, you want to bomb the ball out. As long as you're straight, you're keeping it in play, I think you just want to hit the ball as far as you can. So you can see my left knee does kick in a little bit, probably not as flexible as Dustin Johnson, but I'm trying to turn my shoulders past 90, which I don't do that with the irons. And now leading into impact here, let's get the frame at impact. You can see how head position, I'm trying to stop it from moving forward towards the target. I'm trying to keep it in the box or just slightly behind as I hit through, and I just about do that. It's a little forward than I'd like here. What you will notice is my left hip is forward of that line, so I'm moving my weight through. Also, quite a key move in the golf swing is the belt level will be raising, and this is sort of the legs extending, lower body moving forward to allow for you to extend and tilt and turn, but also keep a stable inclination to the ground. So by moving my hips forward, the hip slide, as Dustin Johnson does, that enables me to keep my head pretty steady as I go through. Impact position, you can see, if I frame stop that impact, you can see pretty much a straight line from my left arm down the club shaft, which is pretty good there. You can see as I move into the finish, arms pretty straight, belt buckle was raised. If you look at, I'll go back to address here, if you look at my belt buckle here, which I'm going to put a line on my sort of where the belt buckle is, I'm trying to create some sort of side tilt here at address, so you can see I'll put that line there, my spine angle. I'm trying to set that there and trying to make sure I keep my head steady, not letting it sort of move towards the target. So belt buckle, you can see how it raises now as I go through impact there. So legs are extending, lower body's extending, as well as turning and tilting as well as you swing through. So there's a couple of movements there I'm trying to combine to enable me to hit the ball further, but the main thing is I'm trying to make sure I turn. I think that's so important, that if you can, with the driver, you can allow your shoulders to turn a little bit more than maybe with the irons. I think with the irons, I find that because I hit down slightly and strike the ball pretty well, I still hit it quite far, but I think with the driver, slightly different technique. So hopefully, Vaughan, that will help you. Maybe you probably need to turn a little bit more in your golf swing. If you're hitting the ball well with your irons and you're not getting the distance with your driver, sounds like that could be the issue there. So give that a go, and well, let me know how you get on as well. So moving on through the comments. Next one is from Craig. Nick, great instruction. Question, do you see the ball stroke divot at impact, or has your head already released? From Craig. And this is in regards to the downswing. So I think this is quite an important question. I think I did reply to you, Craig, but I think this will help other people as well. As you're striking the golf ball, your head should be slightly tilting as you hit through. So as you turn your body, your head should be slightly tilting. We don't want to be swinging through and keeping the head down. We want the head to stay stable, but we don't want it to stay down. You want it to allow your head to tilt as you go through. So in regards to seeing the divot, I don't really see it. If I look for it, I can see it, but it's not something I consciously think about. It happens quite quickly. So what I'd say is you want to make sure as you swing through, you're allowing your head to sort of tilt towards a target. You don't want to keep it down as you hit through. Next question from William Johnson. This was off Twitter. Hey Nick, ever considered playing a shorter 3-wood stroke 5-wood? It seems the 43-inch 3-wood is too long. I was thinking 42, 41 is better for S&T AOA. So I think that's angle of attack or angle of approach, I'm not sure. But in regards to the length of the club, I think that's something down to the individual. I've got a standard 3-wood length which I hit pretty well, and what I would say, William, is maybe to get someone to custom fit you for your fairway woods, because they've probably got a better understanding on what clubs you need to use. It's probably quite a good idea if you put something like face tape on your club to make sure you're striking it well. I think if you've got the right length and you've got the face tape on there, you should be striking out in the middle. So that's one way you can sort of test it yourself. But in regards to stack and tilt, I don't think the length of the club is going to make much difference. I think it's down to the individual whether you're a stack and tilt player or not. I think that's the length of the club is down to the individual. Next question, Jerry. Hi, is this method okay for seniors? Cheers in advance. Jerry, I think I did answer you this one, and I did say I thought this was quite a good question. So Jerry wasn't sure whether stack and tilt would suit seniors, and I think definitely it does. It's going to help you, anyone that is not as flexible as the tour professionals, they're going to be able to get into these positions in the golf swing a lot easier by using stack and tilt. A lot of methods out there, or swing models out there, they sort of restrict your turn of your hips, for example, say keeping the right knee bent in the backswing, that restricts your hip turn. To try and make a full turn by restricting your knee flex, keeping the knees flexed in the swing is very difficult unless you're really flexible. Whereas something like stack and tilt, allowing your knee flex to change, it allows your hips to turn, it allows your shoulders to turn. So definitely, Jerry, if you're any golfer really that's not as flexible as a tour professional, I think the stack and tilt swing is definitely going to help you. And final question from Cole. If you overdraw the ball with S&T, is it better to reduce the draw by putting the ball further forward in the stance, or should I adjust the club face? I felt I needed to hit the ball so far right to allow for the draw, which on a tight course would not work. And this is in regards to the cone I was talking about, trying to control the draws by starting the ball right, the fades by starting it left. And the first thing I would say, Carl, is if you're overdrawing the golf ball, I would probably look at the club face first and adjust that. Then I would start to look at the moving the ball further forward. If you're getting a lot of shape on it, then it's definitely a good idea to move the ball a bit further forward in your stance, because by moving it forward, it's going to reduce the amount you swing out to the right if you're drawing the golf ball. So it's probably a combination of both, and that's something you probably need to go and practice on the range. So finally, I'm going to announce the winner of my first giveaway. I did this video, the subscribe giveaway, a few months ago now, when I was on about 200 subscribers, and I said once I get to 500, I'll be announcing the winner. And I've done that now. I'm sort of over about 800 now, so hopefully on my way to 1,000. But for the 500 subscribe giveaway, I'll be giving away half a day coaching with myself, which includes 9 holes on the golf course and then 2 hours on the range. There are some entries from America, so for those people, I'll be doing this equivalent time in online lessons. So going to the video, I've had 13 unique comments. So let's pick the winner. Drum roll, please. winner, Robert Paget. And hopefully Robert can come down to Essex and visit me for golf lessons. Let's go into the video now to hopefully see Robert's name, where he's from. So, Robert Paget. Hi Nick, good to have an S&T instructor on YouTube. Robert Paget, Southampton, handicap 25. Well done, Robert. I look forward to helping you with your game. Hopefully from Southampton you can come up and see me in Essex. I'll put my email address in the description below, so if you email me with your details, I'll get in touch with you there and we can sort of arrange the golf lesson. So well done, Robert. Thanks golfers for watching. Hopefully in the future I'll be giving away some more prizes. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, or you can follow me on my other social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.